Hi, I'm Jeff Sailing, co-founder at StartupNV, and thanks for joining our AngelNV program. If you know me, you know I'm a startup guy. I've been part of 7 startups, 4 with successful exits, and I moved here to Nevada in 2009 during the 3rd of those 7 startups. And for 8 years after that, I got on planes and left every week to do my work in Silicon Valley, Seattle, and Austin, Texas. Why? Well, I couldn't find the capital, the coders, and the other support I needed for my startup work here in Nevada. After 8 years, that situation had to change. So we founded StartupNV in 2017. It was to support Nevada founders to grow their businesses here in Nevada, create jobs here, to have exits here in Nevada, and ultimately add an extra $500 million of annual economic impact to our state's economy, diversifying it and making us a bit more resilient. So how have we done? In 3 years, we've had 450 founders pitch to get into our program. We've helped 48 of them. 17 of those raised $40 million. Awesome news, right? It is, except that less than 1% of that money came from Nevada investors. And that's not great for a healthy startup ecosystem. So we started programs like AngelNV to help grow our early stage investing ecosystem here at home in Nevada. The journey you're about to take starts on September 8th and ends on March 25th. Here's a quick view of what it looks like. So the program starts in September with a boot camp for founders, teaching founders what it is that they need to do to attract angel investing. That wraps up in early to mid-December when the founders decide whether or not they want to apply to a group of 40 angels that we're putting together. Why 40 angels and how does that work? Well, we're looking for angel investors or accredited investors. And we teach those investors how to be effective angel investors. That program starts in January and ends on March 25th with a Shark Tank-like event where that group of 40 angels picks one of the companies that's gone through the boot camp to invest $200,000 in. Each of those 40 angels having invested $5,000 into a fund, which ultimately gets invested in one of the companies. That's it. Sounds simple, right? Well, we started on September 8th, and we've got a bunch of the videos going back to the beginning of the program. So if you're joining in the middle, just go back to the beginning and catch up with us, and then come to our next session live in Las Vegas or online. Thanks again for signing up for AngelNV, and we hope to see you either live here in our offices in Las Vegas or online.